Hi, for today's tip, we're going to be on our backs on the floor. This is about some yoga for sexual health. And yoga is a wonderful tradition that not only increases your flexibility, but it helps you to relax. And yoga literally means union, and it was originally developed as a practice so that people could sit in meditation longer. But yoga has lots of other benefits. And today we're going to focus on two practices that help with sexual health. So one of the things that happens for a lot of women during their cancer treatments, particularly chemotherapy, is that the chemotherapy weakens the pelvic floor. And the pelvic floor is like a sling that holds our lower body up straight. So it cradles all of our internal organs, and it also, the strength of the pelvic floor has to do with our ability to maintain urinary continence and anal continence, and also helps with lower back pain. And the strength of our pelvic floor has a whole lot to do with the strength of our orgasms. So your pelvic floor has probably been weakened as a result of cancer treatments. Even if it hasn't, these exercises will help. So there's two that I'm going to show you today. And the first one is the pelvic tilt. So watch right here, and you'll see I'm lying here on the floor, and with the pelvic tilt, I'm simply putting my lower back, the small of my back, against the floor and tilting my pelvis up away from the floor. So I'll do it a few times so you can see that. So it's inhaling, attempting to touch, how I do it is to touch the floor with my lower back and raise my pelvis up and then down. So inhale, tilt, exhale, relax. Inhale, tilt, and exhale, relax. So that's the first one, and it's good to do that 5 or 10 times, a couple times a day. The second one is starting in the same position where you want to have your knees bent and your feet about 12 to 16 inches from your buttocks on the floor. And you just have your hands at your side, and then you flex your feet. That releases some of the tension on your lower back. And then what you do is you inhale, and as you inhale, you raise your hips up off the floor and you arch your back, and you go up as high as you comfortably can. Hold that for a few seconds. And then slowly, again, as if you're lowering one vertebrae at a time, lower your hips back down to the floor. So this is called the bridge pose. And there's two ways you can do it. One is you can raise like this and hold it and keep breathing. A couple breaths, and then slowly lower back down one vertebrae at a time. Or you can do it in a pulsing rhythm like this. Lower your hips down and raise them up. Lower your hips down and raise them up, and breathing as you do this. So this is another good one that's great to do 5 or 10 times, a couple times a day. What both of these practices will do is start to increase the blood flow through your pelvis and through your whole genital area. And you will experience a lot of health benefits from doing this, as well as increasing your sexual health. So, yoga for sexual health. Enjoy it.